Last night, my parents were talking about how Edmund Zagorski was killed by electric chair since he thought it'd be less painful than the lethal injections they give.
If it's painful, wouldn't that be unconstitutional?
Not if they really deserved it. I don't know. I could see it being both.
I call order to this court. Everyone please be seated. We all know that the Constitution shapes our life by protecting us from cruel and unusual punishments. Today is the day that we decide whether the death penalty goes against the 8th Amendment. I want a fair, calm trial. Pro-death penalty, please begin with your opening.
The death penalty is not cruel and unusual as long as it does not involve torture or prolonged pain. The Fifth Amendment says that as long as there is a grand jury indictment and due process of law, then criminals are subject to capital punishment.
Against death penalty, please begin with your opening.
The death penalty is cruel and unusual because the lethal injections they use can sometimes have the effect of making you feel burned alive. According to Psychology Today, Clayton D. Lockett, who was given a mixture of drugs, began to thrash around as soon as the drugs were administered. Lockett ended up dying of a tremendous heart attack an hour later. How can you say that's not cruel and unusual?
The death penalty is only used for serious crimes that show the perpetrator has no respect for others' lives. So why should we allow them to keep their lives? Also, the website Green Garage says that the death penalty costs the government less as opposed to life imprisonment without parole.
It is not an ethical thing to take an eye for an eye. It is barbaric and us as Americans need to rise above it. The death penalty models what it seeks to prevent. As much as we want it to, it does not bring the victims back. Plus, going through all the legal steps takes just as much money, if not more.
While that may be true, it does provide closure for the victim's family, letting them know that the horrendous person who killed their loved ones will never hurt anyone ever again. This eliminates any chance of them escaping and harming others, because even if they are on death row, they will be under maximum security.
But what if they never harmed anybody to start with? Some innocent people have been wrongly accused and sentenced to death.
With our new technology, that would never happen.
It only needs to happen once, and our technology isn't foolproof. I can't
Nowadays,
believe you
that
don't
would
even
not
care.
happen.
Somebody has been
This
killed.
is not happening.
I am ashamed that you would act this way in this courtroom. Someone from your profession should know how to act. I've reached my verdict.
You know what? I think I finally come to the conclusion that the death penalty is constitutional as long as it's done in a humane way.
I agree.